Good morning. The present begins now. There's a number of quotes around that particular phrase, but the present begins now. It's here today. And I look at all the advertising that's out there everywhere, and it's always telling us about the dream and what's tomorrow and what's tomorrow and what's tomorrow. And when you really start looking always at what's tomorrow, you lose today. Now, we've heard this before. This isn't anything new. But this week, I've just had an experience with a couple of people that I got to help them understand that they weren't present. And it just brought it home to me even better that it is something that I want to constantly look at because the gift is today. The gift is right now. It's this moment right now. And if we don't own each day and put our roots in the ground like we're a tree ready to grow, then we can look backwards and have regrets. And regrets aren't healthy. That's just it. I'm just going to say it that very simply. So I'm here today, and I am Marla Copal, by the way. I should share that. Is successwithmarla.com, so you can look me up if you want to know more. But that thing about being present is so tough because in our daily life, everything that we see is out there telling us there's more. There's a hot car, there's a bigger house, there's a greater vacation, there's something, and we have to stay here. Now, we can want all those things, but they could take us away. That dream could take us away from staying here right now and offering our gifts to those who need them. So I'm going to give you a couple of situations that I feel were kind of fascinating this week. And then there's one that happened this week that I'm not going to share because I don't think I could stay emotionally clear with that one. But what I had with some people this week was one of them who's got big ideas. She's got a charity she's wanting to run, and I understand what all of her drive is. But there was a couple of behaviors in her way. And it was always about she's trying to build a side gig to support and fund the beginning of this charity and then bring on a board. But when she's doing the side gig, she's not staying present. She's actually being charitable. She's giving away what she has because she's running with an assumption in her head that they can't afford it. But the problem with staying present was this assumption. And so the bigger goal, was to create the money to fund the charity. And what she has that she's selling is really great stuff. I mean, it is healthy and everybody can use it. She's not just selling trinkets and little jujas that you're going to throw away sometime later. She's actually bringing a new lifestyle to people where they can be healthier and be in control and stay present themselves with their health. So she's got a value. But what she got lost in was her goals weren't separated. So she could never be fully present to one goal over the other. And so that's a challenge I think that a lot of us run. We run our lives with multiple goals, but we also have to take a check-in every day when we wake up and say, am I present today with what the goal is for today? And I know that if I keep the roots going on building the financial success in my side gig, that my charity will happen. And then one day I can be fully present for that charity. So the charity's the dream, but she's got to stay present here today to create that dream. So another situation that I saw this week, and for all of you who've not met me yet, I do affiliate marketing and I coach other people on how to do great at social media marketing so that they can market their products. So I help her with marketing this one product, but we were having trouble getting a good success rate there because of the interference. So now the interference is cleared up and she'll stay present and we'll move forward to help her build that dream. So then I am not, this is not a client, but we're all marketing on Facebook every day. And when we're out here, we have to understand that Facebook carries a presence. It offers us a platform, but they are in business to monetize. So every time you turn around, if they don't like what you have in their community called Facebook, they can put you in jail. So it's a platform that has reviews. It's a platform that has checks and balances. So you're not allowed to post a link possibly in a post because they want to monetize it. They'll send you over to the marketplace if you put a dollar amount in your post, or if you put a link in your post and you say anything about buying, joining, whatever, you're quickly monetized. So if you don't want your post in marketplace, you need to understand the strategies to get your messages out without having that occur. And then there's other times where you might want to bring your politics into your business. Politics and business don't mix. My grandfather taught me that one. Pardon me. So what is happening out here in the world is we have a monitor. And the monitor is that platform that you're advertising on. If you're not paying for advertising and they're giving you a free platform, you have to play their game. We don't all like to play their game, but we have to play their game. So here's what happens if you don't play their game. They shut you down. They put you in Facebook jail and you're there for 30 days. Guess what? They're doing now. They're going back. And if you make it to Facebook jail for 30 days, they go check on you for the last 12 months. So I now have someone that I know that is going to be in Facebook jail for an additional 30 days for something that she did within the last 12 months. It was probably 10 months ago. So if you are going to use a public platform, you need to know that you're monitored. It is their platform and you are in their house. So how do you win when you're in that house? Well, first of all, you don't depend 100% on that house. You get yourself a great email list and you get some strategies going so that you can stay present, that no matter what somebody else does for you or with you or against you, you always have a source for contact, for sharing information, for encouraging more contact with you so that you can market your business. So if you aren't running an email list and you don't know how to build one, or you've got one and you just don't know how to leverage it because you think you're all spammy, well, then that's a great time for us to talk. At Success with Marla, I'm going to show you how to leverage those email lists so that you're back in control of your business and you get to use the free platforms that are out there and stay present with your goals and your objectives, because the systems will work for you no matter what somebody else's interference provides you. So as human beings, we can create our own interference. We can have mixed goals, like I want to have a side gig and support my charity. Or we can be using public platforms where we've invited ourselves into somebody else's house and they don't like the shoes we're wearing. And so they take us off and they kick us out. So when you're really ready to stay present with your business, then it's probably a great time to talk with me. And just look me up, successwithmarla.com. I'm very easy to find and I'm very easy to have a conversation with. Talk to you soon. Bye.